Hello, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Planescape Torment.
Done.
Alright, we are going to attempt to find companions while doing quest.
All
I don't see
right.
anybody around here. I don't see any red robes. Oh, wait. Kuatra's warehouse. There's something about Kuatra that we need. Smoldering corpse bar. There we go. So these guys are probably hanging around here somewhere. Oh, and these guys want a piece. Don't run. Thank you.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
Mort's really tearing it up. Ah. That should be a corner, though. Thank you. People are probably screaming at me right now, like, the companions are here, just go in there. Why have you not looked in this super obvious spot? Alright, so, quest. Deliver the box to Kuatra. Ah, that maniacal box. The one that gives us a very uneasy feeling. Sorry, clean my glasses there.
Done.
Hello. Moving from box to box, this man seems to be totally immersed in counting boxes and scribbling results down on a piece of parchment. He looks annoyed as you interrupt him. What is it now? Can't you see I'm busy taking inventory? Go bother someone else. I was told to deliver this box to you. Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? Let's see what you've got for me. I'm sure it'll need to be inventoried. Mar told me to give this to you. As you hold the box out for him to take, Quattro's expression turns from one of interest to that of intense horror. No, please, get it away from me. I don't understand. Why are you afraid of this box? I said, get back. Death. Evil. Had to dupe Mar. Couldn't take it anymore. Please, take the Braskin. Live southwest. Hive. Me. No. Apparently the sight of the box is too much for him, and he runs and screams from the building. Wait, what am I supposed to do with...
Updated my journal.
I'm gonna rob your warehouse if you run. Alright. You got warned. You all heard me warn him. Son of a bitch. There's nothing to steal. Well, I would have. Alright. Delivered the box to Braskin. I had a strange encounter with Kuatra, who I was entrusted by Mar to deliver this strange box to. Kuatra seemed to be afraid of whatever lies within it. When I showed it to him, he became frightened that he began to babble and then took flight. From what I could make out from the man's ramblings, he wanted me to take the box to someone named Braskin who lives somewhere in the southwestern section of the hive. I can only hope that this Braskin fellow will clear things up and take this box off my hands. But I can't feel a bit uneasy every time I look at it. Alright, I have no idea what's going on, but... I don't know. I don't know. More thugs. Probably you two. Oh, he hit me. Good hit, Mort.
All right.
Well, so we said we have to go south, right? Southwestern portion. No, oh, I know where it's at. I remember seeing it. Alright, we are looking for... not you anymore. Well, can we talk to you? Alright, let's tell him... I forgot his name again already. I don't care. We're just gonna call him Jay. Jay, look... Oh, wait. Yeah, Jay, look. You see... Damn it. It's gonna bother me. It's just gonna bother me. I said this was gonna happen.
July.
July. July. Just think of June, July. Alright, so July. You see July. He looks like he's sobered up since you spoke to him. July, look. I'd watch out. Craddock's angry, and he's threatened to kill you if he sees you again.
Updated my journal.
I thought this whole thing was over, but hey, alright. July grunts. What a fool I was. I just popped out for a quick of the bub, and next moment, he grinds his teeth. Thank you for the warning. I went back and warned July about Craddock. It was the least I could do. July looked sorry he ever said anything, but thanked me for the warning. Poor sod. Alright, well, we didn't get anything out of that, unfortunately, but what are you gonna do?
Come on in, Cutter!
Let's talk to Emery's while we're
Cutter,
here.
you're gonna love this!
I hear you spoke to Na for me. Thank you, Cutter. Of course. But how did you know? I had many a friend in the hive, I do. She winks at you. Again, thank you. Oh! So if we would have pocketed that money, that might have ended up bad for us. Barking wilder. This wild-eyed man is hunched over, snarling and giving low growls. It looks like he hasn't trimmed his hair in years. It's so long it forms a veil over his eyes. He has a long, stringy mustache. A long, stringy mustache caked with grease and sweat, and the tips of the mustache droop so much that they have become tangled in his ragged beard. Greetings. The man stops in mid-snarl, and he reaches up to part the curtain of hair that covers his eyes. As his withered hand pulls away his dirty locks, several strange puss? What the hell? Should learn to read. I won't have to go to how to pronounce
Puce.
Okay. Several strange puce-colored bugs fall from his hair and scatter across the cobbles. Behind the cloak of hair, the man's flesh is moon-pale and creased with wrinkles. His thick, bushy eyebrows form a V as he stares at you. Hand. Might take the moonfly too? What? Not today. I had some questions. The man nods his head eagerly, then claps his hands like a child. Answers split with half blue's oil. No self, your quest shunned. At the end of this, he gives a long, warbling howl, cut short with a sharp bark. The man throws back his head and howls. It's such a terrible sound that you're forced to cover your ears. Even that isn't enough. As you cover your ears, the howl seems to grow into a shrieking, drilling into your head, slipping inside your ears, burrowing beneath the skin, then crawling along the inside of your skull and eating shreds of your sanity. As the sound is so unbearable, you can't even muster the strength to speak. Alright. Well, that's a tree worth one branch. Well, that's a tree with one snapped branch too many. Mort rolls his eyes. No sense in chatting with the Zousatex? Anyway, they're a Barney bunch. Is it Zousatex? They're a faction who don't have any rules, except except don't keep one thought in their head for too long. They're sometimes called Chaos Men. No need to explain why. Well, how the hell did they get members? They just seem to attract members like flies. Well, members that are crazy or chaotic enough, I suppose. I don't think they have any recruiters, though you really can't say anything about them for sure. Yeah, we're gonna leave the Chaos Men alone. But I do not see the guys in red. There's guys up there that we need to kill for what's her name? The 3 people. They killed 3 sisters. We gotta go kill 3 of those thug dog guys or whatever they're called.
Right here, right in.
Drusilla. This woman with fading bruises on her face and arms and look of a despairing longing in her sunken eyes, she might have been pretty once, but those days were long ago. She turns slowly to face you. Life pours into her features, and the spark of sardonic light that dances in her eyes now makes you wonder if your eyes were deceiving you. Welcome to the Smoldering Corpse, scarred man. Who are you? Hi, I'm Drusilla, and you must be clueless. Don't ask me how I know that. It just shines off you. Shines... right. No. Clueless? I think not. She smirks at you, and her bruises seem to almost fade. Whatever you say, dearie. Whatever. Answer some questions for me. Hi, traveler. What do you seek? Who are you? Okay, yeah. We already did that. I'm looking for a journal. Would you happen to have seen it? A journal? Oh, sure. I kept an eye out for all stray journals. Just in case some scarred man walks in my favorite bar and starts asking me about it. You ask that of everyone you meet? What a fascinating life. Man, she's kind of right about that, because I do ask that of everyone I meet. You got a smart mouth on you, don't you? A smart mouth or a smart head. I ain't the addle-cold you might think, Sod. I got a brain on me. Well, if you got a brain, you can answer more questions. What can you tell me about this place? Here, this is the Smoldering Corpse. Though the person smoldering ain't dead yet, he just keeps himself alive till someone comes along to help him out. Sods who like to see people in pain come here. Beans like it. Folks who don't care much for being bothered come here too. The name alone keeps out most of the Burks. Well, who is he anyway?
Updated my journal.
That despair you saw in her face before flits across it again like a black-winged shadow before she masters herself. That's Ignis, one of the greatest wizards to ever come out of this slummy excuse for a cesspool. They caught him, and they opened a channel to a plane of fire through him. Now he's just a doorway for it, keeping himself alive by force of will alone. If someone could douse him for a few moments, it'd give his life back again, but they don't make enough water to do that. Someone should be able to find something. Ah, well. Can you answer some more questions for me? Actually, what's your connection to him? Her voice practically throbs with a deep ache. I was Ignis's lover, and he my beloved. He loved the flame more than me, and now has become the flame. And because I love him, I love the flame. But that's all done with now. Now I wait for him to douse himself. I sell what little I have just so I can be near him. It's kind of sad. Very well, answer some other questions. Looking for a collector named Fayrod. Have you seen or heard of him? Fayrod? She snickers. The Collector King? You can probably find him in his stinking ilk and trash warrens on the far side of the hive. Good luck getting any answers from him. He's a sly devil, he is. Alright, goodbye. I'm standing on the fire. That doesn't seem good. This cackling, billowing creature twists slowly above an iron grill upon the floor of the bar. It may have once been human, but now its skin is charred beyond recognition. Streams of fire form a wreath around the creature's body, and the flames lick at the few remaining pockets of flesh, causing them to bubble and run like wax down the creature's skeletal frame. Ugh. Oh, excuse me. Examine the smoldering corpse. The heat surrounding this creature is incredible. To your surprise, the iron grill the creature floats above has sagged and bent from the heat. At first, you thought the heat came from the grill. Now you realize it emanates from the creature. As you watch, flecks of ash drift from the writhing corpse and float slowly to the ceiling. Greetings. The thing makes no response. It writhes slowly within the flames. It lives, but it does not seem aware of anything other than the flame that surrounds it. Its skin is flame, its heart is flame, and you know, within some shadowed corner of your memory, that this thing is dangerous. Let's leave it alone. Mochai. Oh, we have some named Abishais. You see someone dressed as a female dustman with a half-empty glass in her right hand. As you near her, she calls out to you. You, over there. You notice that something's wrong about her, and your exposure to the dustman leads you to believe that she's just too lively to be a real member of the faction. Let's approach her. Hey, Cutter. Buy a lady a drink? Who are you? Me? I'm Mochai. I just like to drink here, and that's She loses her train of thought momentarily. I'm just a person, you know. Answer something else for me. You're not really a dustman, are you? She looks around nervously and seems to be sober. Seems to sober right up. Why do you say that? Well, it's because you don't act like a dustman. You're not offering contracts. In fact, you're making money instead of giving it out for that corpse labor that... I'm so sorry, I can't read today. In fact, you're taking money instead of giving it out for that corpse labor they do at the mortuary. She stifles a squeak of terror, then hastens to explain. No. I'm not a dustman. I just found these robes in the street, and I didn't have enough money to get good clothes. And I heard there was a dustman thief around, but you could probably find him elsewhere in the southwest part of the hive. I saw him, but I hid from him. Please don't hurt me. Oh, no. Show more. I don't want... Give me money, I'll let you go. I'm not planning on it. You ought to know you're not pulling it off too well. Now answer some other questions. Tell me about the patrons here. Don't know, they're just... people. I don't deal much with people, unless they're buying me a drink. She looks at you hopefully. Huh. Alright. Oh, can we get an Abishai companion? That would be fantastic. Let's take a look around real quick to see if we can find some of those guys. There's O. Dakon, Mercy, Killer, Patron. I don't know what that is. Ethelgrin? Tagarin? What else do we have? Ilquix, that's cool name. Barkus. Elias. Wow, there's a lot of people to talk to here. Ebb Creek knees. Starting to feel that myself. Candrian. Lots of people. Alright, so we'll start back over here, but we'll go ahead and end it here, and we'll pick it up on the next one. And we'll talk to these Abishai. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one, because it seems like we got a lot to do in here.